Hi everyone, my name is Asha, and for this assignment I'm going to tell a story that is probably one of my fondest childhood memories. I think it's also pretty fitting because 4th of July is just around the corner. So to start, my family, we've never really celebrated the 4th of July. We've been invited to other celebrations and gatherings, and we've attended a few over the years, just as a way to like spend time with family, friends. However, one of my earliest memories of a 4th of July celebration, or in life in general, was a 4th of July celebration from the summer of either 98 or 99. It's a little fuzzy, but I do think I was somewhere between 4 and 5 years old. At that time, my dad worked for a security company, and they were contracted to do a bunch of different type of events all over the city of Atlanta, which is where I was born and raised. And one of the events that year was the annual 4th of July celebration party hosted by iconic professional boxer Evander Holyfield. For several years, he held like massive 4th of July blowouts. They were open to the public. They were at his private home. It's just insanely huge. It's like 44,000 square feet. It's just this big sprawling mansion that sits on like 105 acres of land. It has like this really amazing pool, and these celebrations, they had like hot air balloons, and there were live performances, and of course like tons and tons of food. And that's not even half of it. I didn't even realize at the time that we were at someone's house. In my little 4 or 5 year old mind, thought we were at just like this giant park that you had to go through a big iron gate to get to. It was a ticketed event. People could buy tickets to come every year, but my family was allowed to go in for free that year because my dad was working security. I remember when we got there, the party was already in full swing. I didn't know what to do with myself. I was just in awe. I remember asking my mom, I think one of the first things I asked my mom is if we could go to the pool. She was like, no, we didn't bring a swimsuit. You don't have a change of clothes. We can't go jumping in the pool. Can't get wet. I also think the reason why this memory is so fond of me is because of what I was wearing that day. I had this one dress that I was absolutely in love with. It was my favorite dress in the whole world. This navy blue kind of like square neck dress with white polka dots, and like the straps crossed in the back. There's a little bow detailing, and I just loved it. It was my favorite thing in the world, and I always felt so happy when I wore that dress. So I think it made the day even more special for me. And that day I just got to spend hours and hours playing with other kids and eating a bunch of barbecue and dancing to like all the live performances and the DJ sets. And I was just having the best time. And finally, later that night, right after the sunset, the finale, the big fireworks show happened. And me and my sisters had been waiting on that all day. We were so excited. We were so ready for it. So excited, in fact, that we just insisted that we had to be as close as we could get to see the fireworks. And in hindsight, that was just a bad idea. But we couldn't get too close. They had it set up like behind a building that was on the other side of a fence, so there were several hundred yards between us and the actual fireworks. But even still, we should have known better. It was all fun and well until we realized that we were basically, directly under them. And that became pretty clear once like debris and ash and even like some still active sparks started raining down on top of us. And at that point, that's when we started running for our lives. Our parents warned us not to get too close, but of course we're kids, so we had to learn the hard way. In the end, no one was hurt, and just a little scared, a little freaked out. But we learned never to get that close to the fireworks ever again. It was just kind of like the perfect exciting, kind of scary, really fun ending to the day. By the end of it all, I was exhausted. Pretty sure I fell asleep on the car ride home, but I think I went to bed just the happiest girl that day. I will probably never truly enjoy another 4th of July like that ever again, but I am immensely grateful for the memories and the experience. Thank you.